Yes, I do have something to say. This is impossible for any of your viewers to believe, but I was born with a deep and passionate love for Germans. And I know who they are. Somehow at the very, very core of Germanness, and I am there. So when I come across a German, first I feel an overwhelming feeling of love for them. But also I'm allowed to see into them, into the heart, into the deutsche Seele. And that is your hope, because Churchill, Roosevelt, Morgenthau, Stalin, they didn't know about the deutsche Seele. They didn't know how it worked, didn't know how it existed. And they thought they could destroy it with mind control. But the deutsche Seele doesn't have a mind. It's not part of your thinking process. It is something that is tied to all Germans in eternity, all the way into the mist of the beginning of time. And that's why your fathers and forefathers and grandfathers and the people before you are so important to Germans, and not so important in many other societies, because you are connected, and it's the deutsche Seele that makes the connection. So people say, William, we listen to you. We have never understood English before, small communities. But we understand you because you speak English, but you think German. We understand the way you formulate your sentences. We get it. We don't need to understand the words. That's because the deutsche Seele connects us all. And the connection is deep and strong and powerful, and nothing, bombs can't harm it. Psychological operations can't harm it. And they didn't know it existed. And that is your hope. Your hope is that will rise again behind the great Deutsche Herz, and once again the unity will take place. The joy will take place. Germans will carry themselves with dignity and with self-respect. And out of that will come their self-confidence without the power. Get rid of the idea of power. The idea of power is a hindrance that you have to always get over. God didn't make you to fight against that. Okay. So I have great hope. We need to let God be God. He will do his work. He always does his work. Okay? And that means you'll be free. And in that freedom, you will be amazed at what you see in yourself and what you see in other Germans. And that's what brings the love into the society. What is the answer to Germany? Love is the only answer for Germany.
Thank you so much for looking at Germany, at Germans, and giving us this perspective, which is of course extremely precious, because we couldn't have it. I'm very much impressed, especially considering that I'm a militant atheist, and I feel what you're saying. I feel that there's this power in trusting yourself, and in trusting also, in a way, destiny, that it will work out and that you can build on it. It really resonates with me, even though, I might have not used the same words, but I really, really understand that there is a potential which can be used and isn't used right now. And I'm very grateful you gave me these insights, and it will make me think the rest of the day, and it will make me think also about things happening in other contexts, in other countries. I wonder whether in Japan, for instance, similar techniques have been implemented or not. I wonder, because I understand that a war on the minds of people can be effective and is not a new thing, even though I saw a video done by some NATO think tanks explaining that cognitive warfare is the real hybrid, the means of hybrid war in the future. And so I see all this resonates with what I'm getting around me in the last weeks especially. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.